Hi, how you doing? Welcome to this channel. This is Mr. E. I'm really glad you're here. If this is your first time, thanks for coming. Um, anyway, we activated another Stargate last night. It's a golden Stargate, and I went through the fields and pretty much been working on the light body a lot. My wife's way ahead of me, so I've been around much longer than her. So her Merkabah's almost built, and I've just been starting. I mean, mine's not there yet. So, but I wanted to talk about this density and what kind of makes that up. It's just interactions with everything you've ever done, and like past life stuff too. It creates some density, and you got to work out a lot. So I work out a lot, and I walk down the ocean, and I get my feet in the ocean. That'll clear density off of you. Just the intention to clear the density off of you. You can ask your higher self to help you with it. You do use some light codes with some light language, and if you don't know how to do that, we can teach you how to speak light language. That will really help as well. But I really want to talk about like Toltec stuff. Like, we'll start with that. Let's start with talking about some Toltec stuff. The Seers of ancient Mexico, they would tell me, there's this social conditioning going on, and it has everybody stuck in this reality, and they just don't know it. I mean, that's what's going on. It's I call it the already always listening, and we can even test it out. If you don't think you have something like that, we'll test it out. Watch this. What it is that voice that's going on in your head saying, well, what's he talking about? Or why isn't he talking? Why do you stop talking? It's that. That's the social conditioning. And it's really just running your life. And it's just, all it is programming. Maybe some alien type softwares and hardwares. That you have to know the history of the planet to figure all this stuff out. And it's pretty kind of horrific, but it is what it is. We got to deal with it. So you got to clear all this stuff off, and you got to clear these programs and all these looping programs. I mean, if it becomes like Groundhog Day, then if it's like Groundhog's Day, then you've got a looping program. And it's what it is. They're consciousness traps, and it's to keep you trapped inside fear or a lower dimension, so you don't ascend. And that's what's going on here, and it's been going on for a long time. And I'm out to clear this up, and this thing is always running, and I just want you to take notice of it. See if you can figure out when this voice is. I mean, it's always talking to you. If you can get that silent, we're gonna show you some tools to help you. Everybody has to work on it. I'm no saint. I'm no different than anybody else. I'm just a man, and it's just something that once I started doing some of these exercises, then I started to get more energy, and I started to feel better. I mean, I'm getting, I'm 58 years old, and it's like, wow, not as young as I used to be. Working out was really hard to do, but now I got back into it. It's getting easier, and doing these exercises, releasing all this garbage off of you. It's because it's on your etheric body and your light body. It's stuck to you, and you've got to get it off of you somehow. And some of it has to do with soul fragmentation and some cords and entanglements of what takes place when you just live life. You're just living life, and this stuff gets entangled, because it's just nothing but fibers, and they get entangled, and you know, somebody will leave something with you and take something else. And there's worse things going on, but I don't really want to go into it. And just know that if you do some of these exercises that I'm going to be teaching you, you'll notice that your world will start to change, and you'll actually have like capability of programming it yourself instead of having this already always listening, just telling you what to do, and you're on autopilot. Man, that is no way to live. Yeah, everybody calls me crazy. Well, what's crazy is doing that. What's the social conditioning has taught you to do is go to work. You know, well, you know, you go to school, you go to college, and then you go to work, and then you retire, and then you die. What freaking kind of life is that? It's just boring. I know you got to make money and stuff, but there's co-creative ways to do that working with source. And so we really have to, as a species, look and see what's really going on here. And so that's my message to humanity, is you got to look and see. That is the virus that's going on in this reality, is the fear and all this programming going on. And that's what it is. I mean, all the anger and the fear. And I kind of have an idea what creates that too. So we've got kind of an exercise for that too. So we're gonna show you some more down the line. So keep watching, and we'll keep the videos coming. I don't have a whole lot of time today. I did activate a golden stargate last night, and things did start coming up again, because I'm still releasing a whole ton of stuff, all this programming and stuff. And there's actually like inserted, I don't know if you could see them. Once you realize it, you'll notice that there's implants and stuff going on that's just kind of crazy. There's seals too, and if you have those seals, it's like you'll notice, because if you do these exercises, you'll drop and you keep dropping back into it, and there's some type of seal, and so you have to deal with that. We can remove these seals, and yeah, you can remove the seals. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So we're kind of going to go into how we did it. I mean, I'm very blessed. I've got kind of some guidance from other beings on this planet, and I'm so very grateful that we found them. So anyway, Chewbacca's going crazy, so I got to go get him. He's at the toll gate wanting a toll from somebody. Anyway, we'll let him have fun. I don't care, as long as he doesn't jump that fence. Anyway, I gotta go get him. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and we'll talk at you later.